Just a little video today, guys. I just want to talk about Teslas and non-Teslas as well, as in other manufactured EVs and Teslas, and how they differ. Now, one thing that does massively differ is the supercharger network, and also obviously where you can take them and everything else. So I'm just going to cover everything really. A few little problems I've had with the car, things I've come across. Is it worth going Tesla or another branded EV? Do you know what I mean? Like, why, pros and cons, stuff like that. That's the reason I'm just doing this little video today. Now, I've come across a few issues, and being an electric car, obviously, as you know, and obviously Tesla, non-Tesla, and everything else. And I think it's worth a little video just to point out the differences and everything else. So if you're thinking of going EV, or you know someone that's going full electric, then maybe send them this video, because it might help them. So I've had the Tesla Model S now for a year and a half. My wife's got a Tesla Model 3. For about 3 months. Loving it. But when my next car, which will be next year now, I've been looking at other options. And non-Teslas are looking like good, you know, Kia, Hyundai, you got your Mercedes, EQ range, there's loads of different options now. Or I might stick with Tesla. Bit restricted on the Tesla though. I don't want another Model S just because I've had one. The Model 3 and the Model Y, quite a hard ride. And then the Model X is just absolutely wacky with the doors. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm going to leave Tesla behind and going towards other EVs. Now, what I'm going to come across with Tesla is, yes, when you got a problem, Tesla can be quite good where it's through the app and everything else, but it's very restricted. Like the closest Tesla garage where I can take my car is Chester. I'm in Liverpool. And the one after that is Stockport, Manchester. And that's it. Now, there is a new one coming up in the next few years in Liverpool on Edge Lane, which will be massive for Tesla, absolutely huge. But you're very restricted on who's going to work on them and stuff like that with your EV cars. And what I've found, I've got to kind of go with Tesla, who's quite expensive and everything else, and the other garages won't really touch them, even if it's not an electric related problem. Do you know what I mean? Just people, Tesla, oh, no. Do you know what I mean? So the restriction with Tesla is definitely the showroom and the place to go and get it fixed or serviced. Do you know what I mean? There's just not enough of them. Do you know what I mean? But when you go outside Tesla, all the little mechanics and backstreet garages won't touch them. Now, flip side, if you go to a non-EV, now I know the BYDs are coming on the map as well, but you're going to have the same problem, the BYDs. I'm pretty sure, because they haven't got a physical showroom garage place to take it to. Now, on a non-Tesla EV, let's go to, say, a Kia. There's a Kia in every town and city, or there's a Hyundai in every town and city, and you got a problem, you take it into the city centre, you get it booked in, you get it fixed. Do you know what I mean? Same with Mercedes, BMW, they've all got that old infrastructure that's always there. Do you know what I mean? You still have Mercedes specialist garages and BMW specialist garages, and Tesla's still a bit brand new on this front. Do you know what I mean? So when I've actually had a problem with my Tesla, do you know what I mean? It's been a bit of an issue. Where if it was like a Kia or something like that, I'd take it just to the city centre. Do you know what I mean? But the good thing is, if you did have warranty, like when I had the problem with the electric motor in the Tesla, that was covered under Tesla warranty. Dead easy. Straight to Tesla, dropped it off. 3-4 days later, I got the Tesla back. They gave me a hire car, everything for free, all included warranty. Brilliant service, spot on. When you got a problem that's not covered under warranty, and you don't want to pay Tesla heavy prices, your options are very, very, very restricted. Do you know what I mean? So that is one of the major problems when you're choosing Tesla and non-Tesla. So if you're nearby a Tesla garage, maybe so. If you live in Chester, maybe it might be an option, or Manchester, but still, you have to. They've got the monopoly. You have to go to Tesla themselves. Do you know what I mean? Well, I just think there's a lot more options outside of Tesla when it comes to other garages. Do you know what I mean? That's been one of the main things I'd say negative to Tesla compared to non-EVs. But one thing that always pushes me back to Tesla every time I look into the future is the supercharging network. The only time I've had a fault or a problem when I've been rapid charging is when I've been at a non-Tesla supercharger. You know, the ones at the garages, the BPs and all them. They are a problem, guys. They're not maintained enough. They are so expensive. You're talking sometimes double the price of a Tesla Supercharger. Double. So if you are relying on them more than your home charge, you have a lot of problems. Like, I'd be stressed a bit if I was going down to London in a non-Tesla EV. I would be. Because I'd have to Google and go, oh, right, where's a supercharger station? I'll try there, but if I go there and that one's not working or there's a big queue, I might have to go there. Do you know what I mean? And all stuff like this. Where with the Tesla, you type it in the sat nav and it's a pre-plot it, and it tells you how many is available spots at the supercharger. The build quality on non-Teslas, like your branded stuff, like your other brands, are obviously good. Where Tesla's definitely getting better at that. The newer cars are getting better build quality. The old ones aren't the best, like mine, the Model S 2018 plate. But the technology, the range, I know other brands are catching up, but the range is still quite really well dead high on the Teslas, and the supercharger network and the technology is a massive win. So, choosing your EV, right? If you are going to be more or less 100% charging at home, I would probably edge towards a non-Tesla EV. Do you know what I mean? If I'm just going to be relying on the supercharger network, even 10-20% of the time, I'd probably go Tesla. Do you know what I mean? But it is obviously personal preference. But I just think Tesla has an edge on other EV manufacturers, but also other EV manufacturers have got a big edge on Tesla. They've got the history, they've got the heritage, they've got the infrastructure. Do you know what I mean? And that's just where you got to weigh it up. You know what I mean? Because as you know, obviously I do the taxis, do the airport work, and when I'm looking at future cars, there's a lot more choice out there now. That's a non-Tesla, and I don't know what to do. But I thought to do this little video, just give you a little insight of what I've found as an issues owning a Tesla. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the moment, I've got a problem with my air suspension. And I don't know how much that's going to cost me, to be honest. I was ended up taking it to an air suspension guy in Liverpool, because I didn't want to deal with Tesla. And they know their air suspension, but they don't know the Teslas. And he's been phoning me up going, oh, it's all encased in plastic. I'll keep you updated on that on a proper video. But so this might be coming out after I've revealed the problem with my car. My update on my car, because this is going to be pre-scheduled while I'm away at the caravan. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Am I right or am I wrong? And if you are going to consider going electric, who would it be? What manufacturer? Would it be Tesla? Would it be Kia, Mercedes? There's so many good MG. There's so many good electric cars coming out now. And I know a lot of people are jumping on BYD. But I don't know. BYD, has BYD got it like a load of garages? Like, where did you take your BYD to get repaired? I'll have to Google it after this video. And the BYD hasn't got a supercharger network. So I don't know why you'd go to BYD over your Kias, Mercedes and everything else. I don't know. I have to look into that too. It'd be interesting. Listen, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, give us a follow, join the membership if you want. It's pretty decent, and it supports me massively. And yeah, check me out on all the socials. Google Driver Matty. Everything you can see or what I do is on Google. Do you know what I mean? The airport, DM news, everything as well. So listen, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.